Hello guys, welcome again to today's video. I hope people are doing well. So on today's video, we'll be looking at lucrative farming businesses you can start with less than 500,000 naira in Nigeria. I know that everybody wants to get into business because hardly do you see jobs these days. White collar job in Nigeria is really difficult to get these days. And that's why they said that some years ago, some of Dangote trailer drivers are PhD holders. So that's telling you that it has really gotten that bad. Even PhD holders are now looking for many works to do. So a lot of people are just looking for ways to, set themselves up with the least amount of money they can get their hands on. So that's why people are asking, what kind of business can I start with 100k? What kind of business can I start with 500k? What kind of business can I start with ₦1 million? So people are looking for avenues to try to make a living for themselves. And that is the essence of this channel, to help you grow in the farming sector. Because I know that a lot of the young Nigerians who are coming out of universities are looking for ways to get into farming, to get into agriculture. And that's one of the main purposes of this my channel, to help you guys navigate through your passion in farming and in agriculture basically. So what are those businesses you can easily start with 500k in Nigeria? What are those farming businesses? There are so many of them, but you know that one thing is that if you go to online, you see a lot of things that the people that are writing them are not even doing the practical. They just come online and write whatever that comes to their head. But here you have a guy who is doing them, at least who is doing most of them, and who has had experience, and who has also stayed with farmers who do the ones he's not doing. Because I won't lie, I'm not doing everything. I'm not even doing everything on this list. So, but I've been close to people who are doing most of these things, and I've learned from them, and that is why I basically talk all around. I can basically talk all around as far as family is concerned on my YouTube channel, because I stay around farmers too, the ones who are doing the ones I'm not doing, and I learn a lot from them. So, if you are looking for a way to get into a farming business and you have a capital that is not that much, like for 500,000 naira, because 500, like it or not, 500,000 naira is not a reasonable amount in today's Nigeria. It's not all that reasonable, especially as a capital for a business. So it's a minimum amount. So you're looking for ways to minimize it very well and be able to make more profit out of it. So if you're looking for a way to get into farming and you are only with 500,000 naira, you should look at things like broiler poultry farming. It will have been easy for me to tell you go into pig farming, go into goat farming, go into cattle farming. But those ones won't give you money as fast as broiler poultry farming, because your main aim here is to multiply the money as fast as possible, so you can be able to grow your enterprise, or you can be able to get into other ventures. So what I'm going to tell you, all these things are things that will give you money as fast as possible. Now the first is broiler poultry farming. I'm not saying you should go and do layers and be producing egg. No, that's if you have a bigger capital, because for you to break even when it comes to layer farming, you have to be able to do it in a big way. Same with pigs. So I won't tell you to go and rush and do it. No. So first of all, you have to start with broiler poultry farming. You buy them. Maybe you can start with 500,000. You can start with 150 chicks. You buy them at 150 naira or 200 naira. After 2-3 months, you feed them. With that same 500,000, you feed them, and they don't even require much housing, because it's still a small scale. 100 to 200. 150 chicks to 200 chicks. They don't require much housing. You can use wood, you can use bamboo sticks, you can use old zinc to make a makeshift pen for them where they'll be staying. I'm not saying that it's going to be exactly 500,000. At least within that range, they are going to be able to construct a house for them, and you also be able to feed them very well too. 2 months. At 2 months you can sell. At 2 months you can easily sell and make your money and reinvest it back. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It's never going to be easy. But you have to be able to, learn from your experience, navigate, and get better. But I know that 500,000 naira can set you up a poultry farm of at least 100 to 200 chicks, and you raise them to maturity. That 500,000 will also afford you to buy their feed till they reach maturity, and their vaccination and the rest. So that's it for number 1. Now the number 2 is plantain farming. Let me assume that you have the land already, because to get land with that 500,000 naira is just like me saying, I want to deceive you. And I'm not here to deceive you, I'm just here to tell you the truth. Let me assume you have a land already, probably an acre, 2 acres, or a hectare, or even more. Let me also assume that you have a land, probably in your village, at least 5 plots of land or so. Now, this plantain farming is not going to be something you are going to do full time, because I won't even advise you to do plantain farming full time unless I do it in a very, very massive scale, like you have a plantation. But 500,000 cannot afford you that large scale. So all I'm saying is that maybe you want to start a side hustle or farming. Probably you have a work, you have a job, and now you want to do some kind of farming business. The next thing you should do, the kind of business that 500k will afford you to do, is plantain farming. The kind of farming business that 500k will afford you to do is plantain farming, and you already have the land. Suckers don't cost that much. Suckers these days, plantain suckers don't cost more than 100 naira. Where I am, at least where I am. So you just buy them in large quantity, employ labor, and you plant your plantain. And before you know it, within 1 year, 2 years, they have grown. You sell them, and they'll still be growing. That's what about plantain. Once you planted them once, they will be growing. They will be growing new suckers, and they'll be growing more plantains for you. So that's it. The third thing I'll tell you to do with 500k, the third farming business I'll tell you that 500k can do for you is goat farming. With 500k, you can, let me assume you have the land already, because 500k won't also afford you the land too. Land is costly. Now, let me assume you have 500k. You can be able to make some makeshift structures for these goats. It won't cost more than 100k. It won't cost more than 100,000 naira. Then you buy your goods. Maybe you buy 500k can afford you. I think 500k should be able to afford you how many goods? Okay, let me assume since you've used the 100,000, since you've used 100,000 from that 500k to buy building materials and construct a cheap goods pen. Let's say you have 400k remaining. 400k will afford at least 20 goods. 20 goods. And you can start from there. And before you know it, your farm will continue to grow and multiply. And you have some people who will be bringing food for them. They won't charge you. You won't have to pay them that much. So 500k will afford you to start a reasonable good farm as a side hustle, not a main business, because you have to be working to be able to support these businesses. The only business you can easily work at, like you can only do without probably working, because to give you money very, very fast, is poultry farming. You can be a full-time poultry farmer with 500k and be working there as the only worker, and within 2 months you have enough profit to reinvest back. But goat farming is not something that will just give you money in 2 months. No, it takes time. It could take years. Now the next thing you can do that will give you money faster is also cucumber farming. Cucumber farming. If you have land already, then investing 500k in cucumber will be a good idea. All you have to do is you already have land. You buy manure, you plant your cucumber seeds, and within some months you have your cucumber ready, and there's always market for it. So it can be grown in the north, it can be grown in the south here. So there's always market for it. It's not something you grow and start looking for who will buy it. People will come and rush it. And next you can also invest in with 500k. The next farming business you can invest in is fish farming. Fish farming will give you money very fast, but not as fast as broiler poultry farming. Because fish farming, within 4 months, 3 months, or even 2 months, it's possible. You can be able to fatten your fishes and sell them off to the market. It depends on your feeding style, but it's possible that within 2 months or 3 months, you can be able to sell your fishes. So these are all good farming businesses that you can start with 500k. For me, these are like the best. You can start with 500k, and before you know it, you'll be making more profits, and you can decide to scale it up or decide to get into other ventures. So it's your choice. So that's what basically I wanted to say on today's video. These 5 farming businesses you can start with 500k. They are lucrative, they are good. And anybody can do them. It's a simple process. You just have to learn and grow with the experience. So thank you for watching today's video. I'll be making more videos like this. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video, and make sure you keep on following and supporting this channel. Thank you. It belongs to me and you. As far as you're into agriculture, this channel belongs to me and you. So thank you guys, and see you in the next video.